Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Katholina with the evening news. The headlines. Tomorrow is the last date for filing of nomination to the by-election to 51 Noksan Assembly constituency. Four-time member of NLA, H. Chubachang, is the consensus candidate of ruling PDA for by-election to 51 Noksan Assembly constituency. Over 6 crore 5,30,000 beneficiaries administered COVID-19 vaccine in the country till now. And Festival of Colors, Holi, being celebrated across the country today. As the number of COVID cases are on the rise again, we appeal to our listeners not to lower the guard, follow all the precautions, and all those above 45 years to get vaccinated without any hesitation. Stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps: wear a face mask, focus on hand and face hygiene, and maintain a distance of 2 yards for social distancing. Now the news in detail. Tomorrow is the last date for filing of nomination to the by-election to 51 Noksan Assembly constituency under Tuensang District. Additional Chief Electoral Officer Nagaland N. Moa Iyer informed AIR News Kohima that till date, no candidate have filed their nominations and expected that candidates will file their nominations tomorrow being the last day. He also informed that candidates can file their nominations through online. However, the candidates need to submit their required documents to the district returning officer. Scrutiny of nominations will be held on 31st March, while the last date for withdrawal of candidature will be 3rd April. Polling will be held on 17th April across 23 polling stations with a total of 11,819 electors. Counting will take place on May 2. The 51 Noksan seat fell vacant following the demise of the sitting Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change and Justice and Law, CM Chung, on October 12 last year. Four-time member of Nagaland Legislative Assembly H. Chubachang is the consensus candidate of the ruling People's Democratic Alliance PDA to the by-election for 51 Noksan Assembly constituency under Tuensang District. Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party NDPP today issued party ticket to H. Chubachang at NDPP office Tsamukedima, Dimapur. Addressing the gathering, Chung expressed gratitude to the leadership of PDA Alliance for having trust and giving him the opportunity. Congratulating Chung, Chief Minister Nipio Rio said, PDA Alliance is united and firm to work together even in the days to come and win this by-election with a thumping victory. He said, since Congress had decided not to field any candidate for the by-election, the party will take initiative to request NPF not to file any candidate. He believed that NDPP-BJP alliance will not only bring unity in the constituency but also in the state that will boost towards unity of the Nagas and find an honorable settlement of the Naga issue. BJP Nagaland President, Minister of Higher and Technical Education and Tribal Affairs and Co-Chairman PDA, Temjen Imna Along, congratulating H. Chubachang said, BJP has no different agenda other than to see the collective win of the PDA alliance. NDPP President and PDA Chairman Chingwang Konyak appealed to alliance partners to cohesively work for the success of the PDA candidate, stating that he can be an asset not only to NDPP but also to the PDA government. Over 6 crore 5,30,000 beneficiaries have been administered COVID-19 vaccine in the country till now. Health Ministry said in the last 24 hours, 68,020 new COVID-19 cases have been reported. And with this, total cases have reached 1 crore 20 lakh 39,644. Till now, 1 crore 13 lakh 55,993 persons have recovered from COVID-19. The recovery rate is now at 94.32%. In the last 24 hours, 32,231 people were discharged. 291 deaths reported in the last 24 hours, and the death toll in the country due to the pandemic has reached 1,61,843. The active COVID-19 cases in the country stands at 5,21,808. 8 states, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Chhattisgarh have reported high number of COVID daily new cases. Nagaland reported 3 positive cases of COVID-19 today from Kohima, taking the total tally to 12,233. Total recovered cases remained at 11,980, while active cases increased to 8. You're listening to the news from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. Festival of Colors, Holi, is being celebrated across the country today. The festival is celebrated in the month of March, which not only brings cheers to the people, but also brings new lease of life to plants and animals. Holi marks the onset of spring season and also victory of good over evil. Hindu community in Nagaland celebrated Holi with great jubilation. In the commercial hub of Dimapur, Hindus were seen coming out on the streets to celebrate the occasion. People, irrespective of caste and creed, exchanged sweets and rubbed colors on one another's faces, while some business establishments remained closed. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has greeted citizens on Holi. In a tweet, Naidu said, "The Festival of Colors is celebrated with great fervor and zeal across the country." He hoped that the festival will bring happiness, good health and prosperity in the lives of people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has extended his greetings to the nation on the occasion of Holi. Modi hoped that the festival infuses joy and vigor to everyone's life. The new version of Exam Warriors, written by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is now available with many new mantras for students as well as for parents. It is available at retail stores as well as online. The Exam Warriors module is also available on the Namo app. In a series of tweets, Modi said, "The new edition of the book has been enriched with valuable inputs from students, parents, and teachers. Substantive new parts have also been added that would especially interest the parents and teachers." He said, "The book reaffirms the need to remain stress-free before an exam." The Prime Minister added that it has many interactive activities for students and parents. 22-year-old footballer from Merapani village under Wokha district, Lironthang Lotha, became the only Naga footballer to represent the state in the edition of Hero Indian League 2020-21. He played last 2 league matches of the I-League for Round Glass Punjab Football Club on March 21 and 27, making him the 8th person from Nagaland to play in the National League in one of the top Indian professional football leagues. Amid COVID-19 pandemic, Lotha played his card against all odds to don Punjab FC jersey, putting Nagaland in the Indian football map in the edition. Speaking to AIR News Kohima, Lotha expressed his excitement playing in the top league of India and thanked God for his success. Narrating his struggles, he said it took him 11 years to play in the National League after he set his target while training at SAI Golaghat in 2010. He also recalled that the journey from village level to I-League has not been so easy. On his message to the people, he said, "We should encourage and promote more local players who are at the start of making their career." Zhelengrong Students' Union Kohima will be organizing a candlelight vigil on March 31st at 6 p.m. at All MLA Junction, Kohima, to honor the 3 martyrs who were brutally killed by miscreants at Lamhai Namdi Peran on 22nd March. The union has appealed to all sections of the society, including organizations and churches, to come and share their solidarity with the Zhelengrong community and the bereaved families during this difficult time. The student body further requested everyone to come in their traditional attires. And Indian Meteorological Department has forecast heavy rain in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram during the next 5 days. Met Department warned that heavy rains will lash the states till April 2. It said heavy rain may lead to localized landslides, mudslides, localized flooding of roads and waterlogging in low-lying areas at some places in South Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. The department said due to influence of strong lower-level southwesterly winds from the Bay of Bengal, widespread rainfall with thunderstorm or lightning at isolated places are very likely over northeast India. It added that maximum activity is likely on 30th and 31st March. Weather Department has also warned of thunderstorms, lightning, hail and gusty winds with its speed reaching 40 to 50 km per hour. Weather Department cautioned people to remain indoors and avoid travel. It advised people to stay away from all objects that conduct electricity and suggested that farming operations should be suspended during extreme weather period. To end the news, the headlines here again. Tomorrow is the last date for filing of nomination to the by-election to 51 Noksan Assembly constituency. Four-time member of NLA, H. Chubachang, is the consensus candidate of ruling PDF for by-election to 51 Noksan Assembly constituency. Over 6 crore 5,30,000 beneficiaries administered COVID-19 vaccine in the country till now, and Festival of Colors, Holi, being celebrated across the country today. That's all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.